Hey, how's it going? John Dorsey here with JohnD.net. Most people think brainwashing is bad, but I got a reason to think that there's certain kinds of brainwashing that's good. I'll explain right after this. John Dorsey here with JohnD.net. I want you tired of being overwhelmed. All right, so welcome back. Like I said in the intro, a lot of people think, or most people think that all forms of brainwashing is bad, but there are certain types of brainwashing that are beneficial, or that is beneficial to certain groups of people. Because a lot of people have been, since we were kids, or at least most of us, since we were kids, we were taught or had certain things put into our head about money, about finances. Like money doesn't grow on trees, don't spend it all in one place. Rich people are mean. The meek shall inherit the earth. Various things like that. And what happens is that those sayings, that psychology, that way of thinking gets into our subconscious and causes us to practice bad money habits. Makes people get into that thinking that having lots of money is a bad thing, and then when we get a lot of money, we're not able to hold on to it or use it in a way that's most effective for us. So the form of brainwashing that I think is good is brainwashing when it comes to washing the broke off your brain. A lot of people they have money, but they say that they're broke, and every time you say that you're broke, you stay broke. You stay not having enough. You stay with lack. And you can make 6 figures a year and still be broke. You could be a millionaire and still be broke. And that's what the issue is that no matter as long as you have those negative money habits, no matter how much money you have, you'll always be broke. Let's just look at any millionaire, not any, but most people who win the Powerball or the Lotto or just a big jackpot. How many years is it before they're back? For all that money is gone and they're back in the same situation they were in before. Typically 2 to 5 years, all that money is blown. They go out, buy cars, houses, vacations, a bunch of needless stuff, instead of managing that money, investing that money, putting that money into something that will keep that money growing. And I'm not saying that I'm just so much better that I know how to handle money. There was a point in time where I was the same way. Now, after I've went through various brainwashing, and the way you get access to this kind of brainwashing is going to events, seminars, attending webinars, listen to audiobooks, reading books, looking at YouTube videos of people who have positive money habits, people that will teach you personal development, people who will help you get your mind right. Doing that's the kind of stuff on a consistent basis gets your mind to thinking in the right way, gets you to seeing the world in the right way, gets you to seeing money for what it is. And what money is a tool to be used to get things that will bring value to your life. Money in itself isn't value. What money can do for you is the value. So don't get so tied up because you can have $20 million just sitting in your house, but what kind of value just having the $20 million brings to you? Very little to none at all. But using the $20 million to bring value, using that 20 million is where the value is. Investing that 20 million into a business, investing that 20 million into buying properties that you can rent out or create or get passive income from. Putting into various other kinds of investments. Money being used is where money has its power. Saving money isn't using money to its full potential. It isn't power. You got people that will sit and tell you to save and save and save until you're 85 years old. But who wants to be old and rich? Not very many. But and with the cost of inflation going up daily, really, but at least monthly, that money you save today in a savings account, which gets you very little to no interest or any return, that money is losing value by the hour. So you want to get that money and use it as fast as possible. That don't mean go spend it buying clothes and jewelry. I'm talking about using that money on a business, using that money on marketing for your business, using that money on, like I said, saving it just long enough to be able to buy property, to buy something that you can resell for profit, use something that you can buy something that will bring you some kind of return. But how did I come to think like this? Like I said, seminars, webinars, getting around the right people, YouTube videos on personal development, finances, economics, YouTube, audio books, MP3s, all that kind of stuff. And not every now and then, daily. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For at least 30 minutes a day. Every day, like I said. 365. Okay, I think you get the point. Because, growing up, this, negative money comments, or whatever you want to call it, we grew up around negative money habits pretty much every day. So to break out of that, you have to get around positive money habits every day. It just seems like, how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, that's true to a point. That's why it takes so long for someone to switch, someone to change. That's why the younger someone is, the easier it is to get them to thinking in the right way, seeing things in the right way, breaking them out of old habits. Once you get to a certain point, it's harder for you to change. The more you've been indoctrinated, the more you are committed to hold on to your beliefs. But the sooner you can break out of that, the better. I mean, I still have to catch myself nowadays to thinking in the wrong way. So it's very, very important that you get some brainwashing, the good kind of brainwashing. And that's looking at videos like this, videos by Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Bob Proctor, Grant Cardone, Gary Vaynerchuk. The list goes on and on and on. Eric Thomas. The list goes on and on and on. You just got to find the one person. I would say the 5 people, but you just got to find the person who you resonate with the most, and basically absorb all their content daily. So that's it for this video. If you get some value out of it, like it, share it. If you want to connect with me and work with me, that's at the link below this video. PassiveProsperityFormula.com. That's one of my new products or funnels, whatever you want to call it, where I connect all the pieces together to create a system that will create passive income and prosperity in your life, and also get your mind right. So that's it for this video. If you got some value out of it, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again soon.